We are already thinking about the weekend. And if you want to spend a Friday night taking in a sunset, some music, and Tampa history, we found the perfect spot. Dr. Charles Graw and John Barr are here to talk about the Sunset Series at the Plant Museum. So welcome to you both. Great to have you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Of course, we love the Plant Museum. It has so much history. It's so iconic. And I love that you do this series and that it's free to the public. So tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so January through November, the first Friday of the month, we stay open late. We're open from 4:30 to 7. It's completely free. And then in addition to our regular exhibits, the collections, there is a special program, a film, a performance, a talk, and it changes every month.
That's amazing. And so the next one is this Friday night.
That's
so
correct.
what will be happening this Friday night?
So this Friday is Music Live. Music was a centrally important part of life at the hotel, also for the community in the 1890s up through the 1930s. There were daily performances of the orchestra at the Tampa Bay Hotel, and there were daily concerts and theatrical productions at the Tampa Bay Hotel Casino. And so John is going to be talking about that and then also giving us some specific examples.
Okay, John, well, I'm going to bring you into the conversation. So not only are you going to be playing this Friday night, but you're going to be giving some history as well.
Yes, I've done a lot of research into the styles of music that were played from the 1890s through 1932, and it's a wide range. And so it goes from ragtime, classical, up to the roaring 20s. And so I've done a lot of research and be playing some of the music. And since recording was actually created in 1877, we have a lot of recordings that are originally from those times. So as much as I can, I've put those in there behind the slides of the presentation. I'll be playing a little bit. And then I'm bringing up a lot of instruments from the time, too.
Yes, and one of the instruments is a very old instrument that you brought with you today, correct?
Yes, that's right.
And you're going to be playing it for us a little bit.
I sure am.
And what year is it? How old is that guitar?
1890s. So
1890s.
And I bought it a while back just because I couldn't believe it still played well. It sounded good. It's gorgeous. And I went, this is very interesting. Very cool.
I know. We were looking at it a little while ago. It doesn't look that different than the guitars we see today, right?
It's just a little smaller.
It sounds different.
It sounds different.
Okay, well, can't wait to hear that.
Yep.
So what makes this museum so special? I know what makes it special to me growing up here, but what makes it so special?
So there's several things. So there's a lot, but I'll say it very quickly. So the first thing is we're one of the few historic structures in the United States that actually has its original furnishings. So the actual artwork, the actual furniture from the hotel in the 1890s is on display. It's a National Historic Landmark because it was the Army headquarters during the U.S. invasion of Cuba in 1898. But it's also essentially a vital part of the creation of modern Tampa. Henry B. Plant, the Plant system of railroads and steamships are, of course, why there's a cigar industry. So there really wouldn't be a Tampa had it not actually been for Henry Plant and the 1891 Tampa Bay Hotel.
Yeah, and so was it safe to say that at some point, or maybe for a long time in history, it was kind of like the center of entertainment right there?
Oh, very much so, yeah. So you have to think about the fact that the hotel was bringing in world-class artists to a town that's still, like, it was very, very small. And so residents of Tampa had the opportunity to see things that very few people in the country had access to. So yeah, it's really extraordinary.
Yeah, and when you were doing some research, is there anything that you learned that really surprised you or fascinated you?
Oh, most everything I learned surprised me because I'm not a historian of the time. But one of the things that is important is that when Henry Plant built the casino, a casino does not mean a gambling hall. It's just a meeting place.
It's the Strass Center.
Okay, yes, that's where,
it's the ancient Strass Center.
That's where the entertainment happens. Okay.
And it burned down in 1941, but its use was, the floor came up and it was a pool. And they put it together, put the chairs on it, and it was a concert hall. And the people who performed there were the most famous people in the country.
Yeah.
So operas and classical pianists and
Can we very
Yeah.
quickly mention Giovanni Talrico, who you've seen a couple of photographs here. He was the orchestra conductor for a couple of years. He was a famous cellist, but also guitarist. And he's noteworthy to a lot of our visitors because he's the grandfather of Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
Well, there you go. Is that him right there?
Yes, it is.
That is him right there. Wow. Well, they got some good genes in their family, don't
There
they?
it is, yeah.
That's amazing. So again, it's this Friday night. Where can we go for more information?
Plantmuseum.com.
Okay, and now we're going to hear a little performance from John, and he's going to play that old guitar. We're going to see how it sounds. Sounds a little bit different, but this is a sneak peek of what we're going to see Friday night. And what time does it start?
4:30.
4:30 Friday night. Okay, take it away.
This is Lagrima by Francisco Tarraga.
That was amazing. Beautiful, beautiful.